Hey everyone, welcome back to IT Samurai Teacher. My name is Shihab Dul. Today we are diving into the world of cybersecurity. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create a fully functional Kali Linux virtual machine in Azure portal. This is perfect for penetration testing, ethical hacking, or learning cybersecurity tools in a cloud environment. Let's jump in. Okay, first of all, you need to log into your Azure portal and you need to have an account to log in, and you also need to have a subscription. So if you don't know how to make a subscription, I will put my links in the description field and in somewhere in here. So make sure you watch those videos and create a Azure portal, sign up and create a subscriptions. And after that, let's jump into this video. Okay, now let's start. Oh, okay. Once you're in the Azure portal, type in here marketplace. You can see in here in the search bar. So once in the marketplace, type Kali Linux in the search bar and you will get a bunch of images. Now there's so many Kali Linux images and I'm going to focus on the only one specific Kali Linux. As you can see, if you click this one, there's a name is different, it's a different company, so I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing on the actual Kali Linux. You can see this is the company name, I believe. So this is the image I'm going to choose. Now in here you can see today is December 2024, and I don't see the latest one. Latest one is .4, so it's not here, so probably they didn't update it, but that's fine. Once we install this image, I'm going with the .3, the whatever the latest one, and I'm going to hit the create button, and probably I will update to the latest version later. So let's go ahead and see what are the options we have and configure this Kali Linux box. All right, now let's go from the subscription. I'm going to choose the subscription. So you can choose the subscription you want, and I'm going to use Azure Virtual Machines because it is the subscription I can track. And the resources group, seems like I don't have resources group, so I'm going to create a resources group. I'm going to say Kali, actually security machines, seems like security machines. Okay, I'm going to create one security machines. Now in here, virtual machine name, enter unique name for your VM like Kali Linux Azure. I'm going to type Kali Linux Azure. So make sure you have a unique name. Now the region, select a location close to you. So I am close to West US 3, so I'm going to keep like that default. Now next, availability zone. Now choose the availability zone for enhanced reliability. I'm going to say no infrastructure redundancy required for this demonstration, but if you want, you can choose any availability zone. And the security type. So security type is like, you can keep it standard. If you want, you can have trusted launch virtual machines. So I'm going to keep it standard. Now next, and the image, keep the image Kali which we choose, keep it that default. And you can see the VM architecture, choose 64 default for most setup. So I'm going to keep it default and don't have a discount, so I'm going to not going to check box that. And the size, so choose a size that matches your workload. For basic use, we're going to choose standard BZ1. This size is currently unavailable with use 3. Okay, that's the issue. So let me change VSUS 2 and see if that, yes, sometimes because of the region, that size is not available. So you know what? Let me see. Oh, choose no infrastructure redundancy required. Okay, now it's good. So in here also you can see how much it will cost. Uh, so I'm going to choose 1 CPU, 1 GB memory. Actually, I'm going to choose all the sizes and see. I need actually RAM. Actually, I need the DS2 one. And let me see how much is cost on a month. $17. Okay, let me choose this one. Actually, no, I'm going to go with this one, general purposes, because I need more CPU, vCPUs, and GB of memory. So this is the how much I cost per month. Okay, so because of this cloud thing, we always keep an eye how much will you know need cost. Remember this, that if the calling now this project, I'm not going to run whole month, probably couple of hours, so that's why you don't need to worry about the cost if you run for couple of hours. Now I choose one, and next. Okay, next we're not going to enable hibernation, and let's go to the administrator account. Now I'm going to keep SSH public key. You can enter username in here, so I'm going to keep it default. I'm going to keep it new key pair. So you can generate a new SSH key pair directly in the Azure portal or upload an existing key. And SSH key type, RSA SSH format, like a default one. And I'm going to keep that. I'm going to inbound ports now. So you can see the key pair name, inbound ports. So allow SSH port 22 for secure remote access. So I'm going to allow that. So everything looks good. And I'm going to say click this. Okay, in the disk, I'm not going to change anything. So I'm going to keep it default. So you can see the size, premium redundant storage. You can go back to best for web servers. This is actually, let me change to standard because I don't need to premium because I'm doing a test. I'm going to change to standard SSD. Let me go back. How much it will cost? Yes, like $5 difference. So if you go to premium, standard, so if you go to premium, 5 more cost. Okay, so I'm going to keep everything default, and I'm going for the networking tab now. Okay, in the virtual network tab, I'm going to keep it default. Call Linux, VNet default, subnet, I'm going to keep that default, and public IP, I'm going to keep that default. Next, network security group, basic. You can change this everything once we, boot it up with the Kali Linux. Probably we can create a different stuff. So for get this going, let's keep this like default, basic. Inbound port, this will allow IP address to access your virtual machine. This is only recommend for testing. Okay, so once you done everything, probably we can change some stuff. I'm not going to give any load balancing, so I'm going to click this one, delete public IP when and NIC when VM is deleted, and I'm going to the management tab. So Microsoft management, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to keep everything default. Okay, and go to the monitoring. I'm not going to change anything. Boot diagnostic, I'm going to disable that. I don't need boot diagnostic. I'm going to next advanced. I'm not going to do anything in here. And tags, don't need tags. Review and create. So in here, if you have any kind of issues, it will show you, and it will tell you if the Azure portal need to proceed to create the account or not. If you can't, if the Azure portal can't, it will tell you, okay, hey, we can't create the virtual machine. Go back and fix these issues. Now validation. Now for me, validation pass, everything successful. Just in case if you have any issues like validation errors, probably you need to go back and ch- fix those stuff. Now this one, I'm not going to worry about this. I'm going to change all these settings later. Now everything looks good. Double check. So I'm getting free credits. So that's good. Not got by credits. No, actually. Okay. Everything looks perfect. Can put my phone number here. And da 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 da. Okay. Hit the create button. Now it's going to create. Oh, we need to download this one. Download private key and create resources. So this is need when we log into SSH. And I'm going to download and I'm going to put it here. It's going to be in the download. We're going to go to machine. Now this will take some time. So once it's done, we'll jump in. Okay, seems like everything's successful. Sometimes you also get error message in here if something goes wrong. So everything looks perfect. I'm going to click this, go to the resources, and seems like everything good. It's already start. So what we need to do is we need to connect. I'm going to click this connect button and I'm going to use local machine. No additional software needed, private key required for the connection. That's the why we download the private key. If you want to use this stuff, this is very good stuff. This one need to pay and I don't want to pay for this stuff. So I'm going with all my free stuff and I'm going to hit this select. Now in here, you will get a public IP address, the port. So just wait a little bit. You can see everything getting, you can't see my screen. Let me go back and fix the screen so you can see it properly. Okay, so now you can see my screen. Okay, so everything green box, check box. Change the port for connected to this water machine on the connection page. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, so everything looks perfect. What you need to do is you just copy this. Okay, you can see everything green box, it's configured. Now second step, you can see open local shell on Windows, open a terminal in Windows 11 and copy the execute SSH command. Now we need to copy this and we're going to open our Windows 11 box so we can SSH to this machine. Okay, jump into my Windows 11 box. Now you copy that command from the Azure portal and if you paste this, you don't get it because we need to find the path. So I download and I put it to a C drive. Let me find that path. Kali Linux. Okay, I'm going to copy that path from the background. Okay, now I'm going to show you. I'm going to type SSHI. Now put that path and then I'm going to use the Azure account AZURE user and the IP address. As you can see, I'm following the other stuff. 52.183.64.61. See, I'm able to jump into the Kali Linux box. First name, you can see it's Kali. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to update sudo apt update. That's what you need to do when you create your Kali box. Quickly update. Sudo apt update, sudo apt upgrade. Okay, update done. I'm going to type sudo apt upgrade. I'm going to say, so it takes some time. I'm going to do a full update. I got a message says restart the search during the package upgrades. I'm going to say yes. And you can see the progress bar, and once it's done I will jump back again. Now while running sudo apt upgrade, you might see this screen asking what to do about the sshd config file. It's essentially asking, do you want to keep your current configuration or overwrite it with the default one provided by the update. Now, here it gives us multiple options. Let me quickly explain what each one does. Now, the first one, install the package maintainer versions. This will override your custom SSH settings with the default version. Choose these only if you haven't made changes to your SSH configuration. The second one, keep the local version currently installed. This preserves your existing configuration. This is the safest option if you already customize your SSH settings. So there are options to compare the difference between the files or even merge them, but those for advanced users. Most of the time you don't need to use them. Now the most users, the best option is keep the local version installed. This ensures that any customization you have made to your SSH configuration, like changing the port number or disabling root login, aren't lost. Okay, so let's select this option by using the arrow keys and highlight. You can see from here, you can use the arrow keys and keep the local version currently installed and hit the OK. Okay, seems like it's done. Now I'm going to do a clear screen, and now let's do some some commands. Get to know the Kali Linux. So who am I actually? AZ, your user. So now we can see when we type who am I, we know this machine from Azure Cloud. Now, if you type host name, you can see the host name is Kali. And now, if you want to check Kali Linux version, you're going to type lab release. So I can't hit the tab; it will generate, but it seems not like that. So I'm going to type lab release. Hey, thought I will have issue. So lab release not found. Did you mean command lsp release? Oh, you know what? lsp. That's good. That's good. Look at that. He didn't tell me which one. And he helped me. Carly helped me to type the correct command. lsp release. That's why I just totally forget what the command is. And yeah. So we can see in here output will include in here distribution ID Kali Linux release to in. Oh, you can see we got the latest version. Remember, we installed .3 version. Now once we update, we got the latest version. Okay, next let's do some memory usage. We're going to see free -h. Okay, memory close to 8 GB and free 6.6 GB. So we have a lot of memory. That's also good. And we're going to say disk space df-h, and we're going to check the disk space usage available 3.9. So everything perfect, so we don't need any extra stuff. Okay, next, if you want to check, you can ping -c google.com. You can ping Google and find out you're connected to the internet. This is very crucial, so you can download files. And seems like we can able to ping the Google, and I'm going to say IPA to see the IP address of stuff. So everything seems to good. And that's it, guys. We set up Kali Linux virtual machine in Azure portal. We start deploying the VM using Azure Marketplace. As you can see, we deploy the older version 23, actually .3 version, right? And then we connected to our home computer using SSH. After logging, we confirmed the network settings and tested the systems to ensure it's running in Azure. Finally, we update the system to the latest version of Kali Linux, ensuring we are running the most up-to-date tools and features. That's why I checked .4, that's the latest version, and there's a new tools came out. So I'm going to create a video each tool, how to use those tools. So check on my subscription videos, so it will come soon. So this process not only demonstrate how to get Kali Linux up and running in Azure, but it also ensure your environment is secure and ready for ethical hacking or cybersecurity research. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, please, and subscribe to IT Samurai Teacher and click that bell icon so you don't miss out of any future videos about all these new tools I'm going to release soon. So if you have any questions or ideas for more Azure or and Kali Linux tutorials, drop them in the comments below. I love to hear from you. And until next time, happy hacking and stay secure.